do people really like doing this kind of shit? I don't fucking get it. I tried. I tried, folks. I really, really, really tried. Today's episode is about gambling. Probably one of the dumbest fucking addictions that a lot of people have. Here I am smoking, drinking coffee, got drunk last night, and it's even worse than that. So today I want to talk about gambling and my experience anyway, because I know a lot of people do it. I know a lot of people, and it's not fucking frowned upon. Like, for whatever reason, it's okay to fucking gamble your house away, gamble your pride, fucking literally put your mortgage up because you want to play another hand. But goddamn, I just don't fucking get it. And last night I went to the casino and I want to talk about this experience. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, because everyone's broke, everyone's hoping for that one fucking lucky hand or that one lucky scratch ticket, you know? And that's what they do. They pry on your fucking hope. But in today's episode, that's what I want to talk about. So get yourself a coffee, get yourself a smoke or a doobie or a drink. I don't give a fuck. Let's sit down and talk this out, flesh it out, because I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Here we go.
I'm living in a van playing outlaw tunes. Life with Johnny No Cash. Smoking them smokes and drinking that booze. Life with Johnny No Cash. Where I go, how the fuck I'll know. I'm off the grid on dusty roads. There ain't no better way of eating beans.
So we're in an age now where, we're always fucking online. I've talked about this numerous times before. Don't worry, I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. I'm just saying, a lot of times we're just kind of stuck on our phones or stuck at home, and we're trying to find other things to do, whether it's sports or some kind of extracurricular activity, whether it's, I don't know, the fucking gym. But last night I was dying. Like, first of all, where I live, there's not a fucking soul around me. I am in an industrial area with no fucking human interaction whatsoever. It's just a bunch of machines clanging together and trains going by every hour. So it gets fucking lonely. And I'm trying to figure out things to do outside of, getting wasted all the time. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to take a knee and I'm going to take $100. Now I know that's not a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. But $100 to me is okay, if you go to the bar or the pub, that's easily gone within not even the night. You're already diving into the fucking ATM before the night is done, after the $100 is gone. So I said to myself, I'm going to go to the casino. I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm going to see what all the fucking hype is about. And like I said, I'm going to take a knee. I'm just going to already know that $100 is just out the fucking window. So I go to this casino and I'm kind of stoked for it, actually. Kind of get all dressed up, put on a little fucking male perfume, whatever the fuck it's called, because I stink. All right. It's not because I'm trying to attract anybody. It's really just to cover up the musk of smell of cigarettes and whiskey and depression. So, I'm getting all dressed up. I'm getting all ready for the night. And I show up there. And I will say, it's pretty cool driving up to a casino. It's almost depending on the music you're listening to. I was listening to Warriors of the World by Manowar. And it was cool. And I gotta say, stepping in there was also pretty sweet. The lights are fucking out of this world. I don't know who can invest this kind of cash into a casino. Clearly they're doing something right. And it's your cash. So I get in there. I don't know a goddamn thing about gambling. Not a fucking thing. I don't know. Do you still use cash these days? Do you use debit, credit? I don't fucking know. So I'm getting a tutorial from this lady who clearly doesn't know what the fuck she's doing either. I don't know how they hire these people, especially when it comes, what the fuck? I'm just going to go off on a small little rant here. Why is it that anytime you call the bank, anything to do with money, the person on the other end doesn't know a fucking clue, what they're talking about, or even how to enunciate or pronounce what the fuck they're trying to say. And it's you're talking over each other and you're waiting for that pause to get to the next level. God damn. So this lady didn't know her ass from a hole in the wall at all. She didn't. And I'm trying to explain, I don't know what I'm doing. Do I put my debit card? Because I don't want to do that. I have a budget of $100, no more, and definitely less if I'm not having a good old time. So she says, no, you got to use cash. And I was like, good, because that's, from all the movies and games I played, that's what you use. You use cash, but you also use cards too. And how the fucking casino works, let me get into the scam, is you put your cash in, and then when you want to cash out, they give you a ticket. And the way these games work, it's not like on the 5 cents or on the 10 cents or on or on the dollar. It's like a buck 03. So you know that those 3 cents are going to the fucking casino. And man, was I ever pissed. Like I was losing money left, right. And first of all, I didn't even know how the fuck to play these games. I was lost, completely lost, sitting there pounding on the machine. I was pissed too, like ringing for service. Like somebody explained to me how the fuck this works. And like these games, like they're just random characters. It's not like 1, 2, 3 or 7, 7, 7. It's like ox, chicken, like a coin, star. What the fuck are all these goddamn fucking characters? I don't know how to play. I don't know what I'm looking for, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. So it's not fun. Like right away, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like it's just telling you, you won 15 or 16 cents. And so, like the moment I start playing, I win 15 fucking bucks. Like I felt pretty good about that 15 bones. I was literally just about to say, fuck it. I'm up 15 bucks. I'm going to the bar. But I didn't. I was like, I'm going to test my luck. And I swear to God, like these machines, they know like who the newbies are. So they're like, we'll give them a little bit of cash, to boost that dopamine. And that's exactly what happened. The first couple games I played, I was winning. And then immediately after, just fucking plummeted down to the end. And then I'm cashing out, and it's like, you got 11 cents. And that's how they pay for their lighting bill, folks. It's all these 11 cents that nobody wants to cash in. You know how many fucking dollars these buildings are racking in from all these pennies that people just leave behind? It's nuts. It's a fucking scam. I didn't like it. So, like, the vibe, I will say, was fairly entertaining. Like, the lights are kind of cool. There is an energy in there that's more positive than negative. It's not just a bunch of wallowing, depressing people just sitting there, like, fucking hand in their or head in their hands, just sitting fucking contemplating why the fuck they're even alive and why the fuck they even have a job while they're giving it away some other multi-million-dollar business. It wasn't like that. And I'm glad for that because, first of all, it was Friday night. I didn't want to feel like shit. So I think around now, at this point, I'm completely sober. And this is a crucial part of the story. I was sober, pissed off, annoyed, anxiety was through the roof. I'm in a foreign place. I'm not used to any of this, like the environment whatsoever. I go outside and I fucking smoke a joint. Well, game fucking changer. Like, and I'm stoned. I know I've told you guys I'm not a huge pot smoker, but I do enjoy weed. And I mean, I smoke it enough, but I'm not one of those chronic smokers. So I fucking hack this dude and I walk in and like everything's better immediately. The whole fucking place is definitely like my senses are definitely heightened. I'm feeling better about the night. And I'm like, you know what? I did come here with $100. I'll play with it. So I go to the blackjack table, and what do you fucking know? The first fucking hand I get, 20 fucking one. Thinking to myself, here we go, baby. I'm fucking up. Only $10. But I'm feeling good. And then she continued to clean out the rest of my $100. And the problem was she had this little shit-eating grin on. Like this tiny, tiny little Asian girl, like, clearly fucking more masculine than me because she's crushing me in fucking blackjack. and just like completely depleting, my confidence, my self-esteem, and my ability to play fucking blackjack. Every single hand after that 21, I was getting 16. What do you do with that? Tell me. Tell me, fellow gamblers. Tell me, fellow people that throw their money away. What do you do with the 16? Do you fucking hit or stay? Like, I tried both. Both didn't work. Fuck me. So I'm like, fuck this place, man. Fuck this place, and keep your 11 cents. Exactly. And that's where they get you. And I was victim. I was victim of it too. I just wanted to get out of there. So I like left I didn't even cash in the 11 cents that they owed me or whatever. It was like 11 or 12 cents. And I shoulda went to the fucking cash out and said, give me those 11 cents. I earned them. I won those 11 cents. Give me my money. So I'm like, fuck this place. I'm going to a bar. Somewhere that's familiar with me. And somewhere where I know where my money's going. Like, at least I'm getting something out of it. I'm not like super, anxious. Somewhere where, yeah, it's a familiar atmosphere. So I end up finding this, like, and I type in dive bar. And I find this dive bar in New West in the Vancouver area. Now, it just so happens that I've been to this shithole before once, probably about a year and a half ago. So, I'm trying to like revive my night. I'm trying to like redeem the decision that I made, because I make bad decisions all the time. And I was hoping that this wouldn't be another one for the Friday night. Because again, I was trying to do something different, trying to mix things up, folks. Just trying, throwing fucking darts at the dartboard and hoping something sticks. I don't even care if I'm hitting a fucking 20. Just give me something. So I fucking sit in this bar, and I'm looking for like a bar where you can go up, sit at the bar, and be like, "Hey Charlie, how you doing? How is the week? Like a bit of small talk." And the moment I fucking sit down, now I have the kind of face, and this is a gift and a curse. I have the kind of face that people just want to fucking talk to me. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could be walking on the phone and somebody would be like, "Hey, bud, fucking beautiful day, isn't it? Can you spare a couple smokes?" I don't know why. It's always fucking me. So I sit at the bar, and the moment I sit down, this guy to my right turns to me and he's like, "I'm growing out the beard." What? He's like, "Yep, growing out the beard. What do you think?" And I'm like, I want a fucking beer before I talk about your facial hair. And he's like, "Yeah, I used to be clean shaven, but I really want to grow out the beard." God fucking damn, fuck my life. Oh, God. Pulls out a fucking brush, not a comb, a brush, and starts brushing his beard at the bar. I'm like, God damn, like, what do I got myself into here? I should have stayed at the fucking casino. So I'm stuck. But this is the thing, folks. I don't condone smoking because, it's extremely unhealthy and very expensive. But smoking is the perfect out to anything. You want to fucking get out of a conversation? Go for a dart. Go for a fucking dart. Let the person simmer. But this guy wouldn't shut the fuck up about his fucking beard. And he's like, "Oh, you got a nice beard. What are you, Irish?" I'm like, dude, it's fucking 9 o'clock at night. Like, can we like cut the fucking small talk? And then he starts talking politics. And I'm not an angry person. Like, I might be bitching all the time, but I'm not like I don't visibly get pissed off. And when I do, it's pretty fucking obvious because I can't hide it. And I'm like, dude, I'm not talking politics. It's Friday night. The last goddamn thing I want to fucking do is talk about how shitty the fucking world is while I'm sitting here dumping cash into this shitty dive bar so I can drown my fucking thoughts and feelings away. That's the last fucking thing I want, man. And I got a bit stern with him. Anyway, at this moment, I see myself out to have a smoke. This other guy comes up to me, and I'm not even joking. This guy was bald right down the fucking center of his head. You know the guy from Prodigy? back in the day, I'm sure my audience is old enough that knows Prodigy. I forget what the guy's name is. The guy actually passed away, may he rest in peace, but he was a fantastic singer for this like electro metal band called Prodigy. But this guy had this fucking, it was like a Byhawk, like bald and not shaved, bald. Right down the center of his head, and these two tufts of hair on each side of the fucking of his skull. And they weren't combed. Like, this is naturally what God gifted him. He was like, pal, this is what you get. And this guy had these and he wouldn't shut the fuck up. This guy was wasted as fuck, and just wouldn't shut up, talking about like Snow, the artist, not cocaine or the weather. Like the artist Snow. Fucking singing songs at the top of his lungs. Now, granted, the guy was having a good night, but he was also pissing me off. I'm like, God damn, I just want a fucking pound of wings and a couple beers. God damn. In peace. In peace. This other fucking fella shows up, and he was fairly sober, not nearly as wasted as Byhawk. But this guy started getting so in my face. He started like, these people that like are so comfortable with talking to you, they'll start touching you and like smacking you, like smacking your shoulder and shit. I kind of snapped. Like, it was at the point where I had had enough of like mankind. This is why I stay home a lot, because last night's experience fucking blew humongous fucking balls. It sucked, and I spent a lot of fucking money. This guy's smacking me, and I was like, dude, don't touch me. And he was like, oh, what's wrong, man? He touches me again. I'm like, dude, I swear to God, I will fucking fight you. I actually said this. I was so, like, he was so much in my fucking space that, and like, listen, guys, and I know that it struck a chord with him because I was serious. I was beyond serious, that I was like, dude, I will fucking fight you. I'm not in the mood, and I will take you outside if you touch me again. And he kind of, like, his whole mood shifted at that moment, and that's when I started packing up and I was getting ready to go. But I was like, here I am trying to, have a good old night out on the town, willing to spend my hard-earned money. I get robbed by the fucking casino, which of course, yeah, everybody knew that was going to happen. But and then of course, because I've got this fucking face that just gravitates psychopaths, then I'm stuck at the bar with these fucking idiots, beardo, combing his beard, brushing his beard at the fucking bar, drinking his wine. It's like, dude, what are you drinking wine for at a fucking dive bar? Like, cut the classy shit and get a fucking beer or a whiskey. Like, nobody gives a fuck about your wine glass that's got old lipstick stains on it. Like, come on. You ain't fooling nobody, pal. Then I get Byhawk just fucking spitting while he's talking about fucking Snow and Our Lady Peace and shit. Like, God damn, brother. Shut the fuck up. And then we got Smacky McSmacker fucking smacking me. This is my night last night, folks. Anyway, I wanted to do a podcast about it. I don't know if you guys gamble. Why you gamble? Like, do you like the atmosphere? Do you like wasting your money? I will say, the only redeeming thing about the casino for me was, like, the lights were pretty fucking cool. It kind of was like an event, and to be honest, I'd say the majority of the time I was just walking around stoned, looking at everything and like kind of people watching. Like, it was kind of, that was the most entertaining. The games weren't fun at all. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on these slot machines with all these characters. I don't think anybody did. Like, it's almost like the game's like, winner. It's just like random fucking winner, or like, I don't think the game even knows how to fucking play it. God damn, pissed off. So that's my story about the casino. I don't know. Do you guys like this shit? And my biggest pet peeve, I'm putting this on the last little bit here before I fucking wrap this thing up. The last little bit here is the worst, is those scratch ticket fucking junkies. The scratch ticket junkies just drive me up the wall. Man, I just want a pack of smokes. I just want to buy this fucking Slurpee and be on my way. Here's some asshole with a bunch of fucking 649 tickets and a bunch of scratch tickets Like, they need to have a separate kiosk for that shit, for these addicts. Like, they need to be in a separate line to let the rest of the world move at a proper pace, because here I am fucking behind some asshole or some bitch that's got a stack of fucking these scratch tickets for like $6 of winning. And then do you think they take the $6? Hell no. They want to pick the lucky next winning card. Fuck off. Anyway, that's what I think about gambling. I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you guys do this shit? And if you do, why? Convince me why this is a good idea. Why, like, what the big thrill is. Is there a thrill? Or are you just psychotic? Or do you just make so much fucking money, you're like, I think I'm going to invest in this multi-billion-dollar fucking business. Hey, they need a little bit more cash. I don't know. It's just, this is my opinion. And maybe you guys fucking love this shit. I don't know. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. But that was my experience at the casino. That was my experience at the bar. The bar was called the Thirsty Duck, by the way. The Thirsty Duck. I should have known. I should have fucking known. I was there once before. I had a good time. Nobody bugged me. But the Thirsty Duck, I should have known just by the fucking name. But anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. And thanks a lot for tuning in. I know there's a bunch of other podcasts. If you guys like this kind of shit, I'm pretty sure I've got a playlist. So if you just want to binge this shit, there's a playlist there. It'll just go on repeat. If you love hearing me bitching about random shit like this, but you've listened to another episode of Life with Johnny No Cash. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm Johnny No Cash, and on to the next one. So stay dusty. See you around.
I'm living in a van playing outlaw tunes. Life with Johnny No Cash. Smoking them smokes and drinking that booze. Life with Johnny No Cash. Where I go, how the fuck I'll know I'm off the grid on dusty roads. There ain't no better way of eating beans.